So today I wanted to briefly cover the 5 ways real estate pays you. Obviously, everybody know about the cash flow. My like guideline here is I try to do 250 per door. So that means, if it's a duplex, I want to get at least $500 a month in cash flow from that. If it's a fourplex, I want to get 1,000 a month at least. That's my minimum. That's just a little rule of thumb, so I can quickly analyze properties. The second here is appreciation slash equity capture. So over time, real estate appreciates. That's pretty much everywhere, even in the hood over time. So that's what I mean by appreciation. As far as equity capture, you got a tenant in there. The tenant is paying your mortgage. So every time they pay that mortgage, some of that principal is getting knocked down. So you capturing that equity. As far as leverage, the banks are the best with this. They want to lend you the money. So go ahead and take that money. Like if you want to buy $100,000 worth of stocks, you got to have $100,000 in cash. Real estate, not so much. You want to buy $100,000 piece of property and you're an investor, they'll be willing to lend you 80,000 of that 100,000. So that's the leverage piece. Some be willing to lend you more. Like I got a deal going on right now where I got it at such a big discount to where they gave 100% of the financing and the repairs. So I had to put down nothing. And that project's almost done. It'll be done next week. Didn't put down nothing. That's fire. 100% leverage. As far as the depreciation, so the tax advantages. A lot of people not familiar with this, and you need to be because this is one of the key pieces. Look, I'm all for paying my fair share of taxes, but I ain't for overpaying. Like, and if you look at a substantial amount of the wealthy people in this country, they own real estate and they know how to take advantage of this thing called depreciation. And I'm gonna cover it in an example in a second. But it's a great tax advantage, especially if you own property. As far as inflation profiting, so basically you lock in long-term debt, 20 years, 30 years, whatever. And I just showed you how the value of money goes down over time. So the bank can come back and say, if I got a 30-year loan, the bank can come back and say, look, I need you to increase that payment. They can't do that. I locked in 30 years, so I'm paying the loan back with cheaper dollars. So let me give you a real life.